Ladies and hoes, welcome back to Monday Night Football Previews Betting Edition. We got
favorite day of the week.
Yeah.
For you.
Especially when Justin Herbert's playing. We got Birds versus Bolts. Eagles, minus 2.5 point favorites. Game total,
41.
41
Or
flat.
1.
Low.
And I got to say, both of these teams, Eagles have the division locked up, to my belief, but Chargers need a win. They need a win. They got a tough schedule. They got to play Philly, Dallas, Houston, Denver, and Kansas City still. Not necessarily in that order, but those 5. And their shit's banged up. Amari and Hampton may be coming back. They
Both
are playing at
tackles out.
home. Both tackles been out. Jalen Carter, I think, is going to miss, correct?
Got
Ooh.
surgery on both of his
Right?
shoulders. Yeah. I think it was like a shot or something. I don't think it was like full-scale surgery. But that was just such a jarring tweet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, Herbert, it sounds like by all accounts he's going to be playing.
Mm-hmm.
When does this go live? Sunday? All right, so we filmed this on Friday. We're filming this Friday afternoon, so we don't have concrete word on Herbinator yet, but they be sending vibes that he's going to play.
Yeah. He's a trooper, some would say.
He's a baller. He's a
Amari
warrior.
and Hampton maybe returning.
Mm-hmm.
Fully practiced today, so we got kind of a split backfield. I'd imagine Herbert with the hand, probably had a pistol a lot, probably a lot of shotgun stuff, probably not getting the center fucking right into his hand. So, does that hurt the dynamic of the offense? Probably, which led him to a passing line of 205 yards.
207 right now.
So it's moving up. People are sharpened on the over there. But that's a low line for her. Probably one of the lower totals of the season.
Averaging
because of the hand.
238 this year.
Averaging 238 this year. I don't know. I don't really have a read on either of these teams right now. Like Saquon and the run blocking line stinks. They don't have Lane Johnson still.
It feels like when Herbert's limited, though, they completely collapse. Like, if you remember last year, he was hurt in the beginning. They started really slow, and they ended up getting decent and making the playoffs. But when he was banged up with, like, his ankle early in the year, they couldn't do much.
Yeah. I
And
wonder.
different injury, but still.
Yeah. I feel like the lower body's a little bit easier to, like, attack from a defensive standpoint because you're just, like, send blitzes. He's not going to be able to move around. With the hand, I guess you can't really throw that much, but
That's a big negative for a quarterback, I find.
it's non-throwing hand. He'll literally be fine.
But you love Gadsden.
Do love Gadsden.
These are probably two of the most fucking confusing receiver cores in the NFL to, like, figure out who's going to be good on a weekly basis.
Chargers would kill to have an A.J. Brown.
You mean the Eagles would kill to have a Gadsden?
Maybe.
What do we think the split's going to be like in the Chargers' backfield? Hampton's rushing attempt line is at 11.5 right now.
I think it's going to be like half the fucking backfields in the league where it's just like a hot hand on a week-to-week basis. Like, I don't think they're going to go into it with like 10 carries. I think it's probably going to be, drive by drive. If Kamani's doing awesome, he'll probably get a little more work. If Hampton just kind of like Bucky last week, where Bucky was just like good enough that you couldn't really take him off the field. But I don't know. I doubt they have like a pure plan for him. He's missed a lot of time though. So like I don't know if I expect him to get a huge workload.
And it was it a high ankle?
Dude, apparently I think it was like a minor fracture in his ankle or something like that, which is why
Those
it's
can
like
be
8 weeks
tough
for sure.
to return from.
It could be slow when he comes back.
I still like Saquon over rushing. Now down to 68.5. Earlier when we were talking, I took it at 70.5. So
You move the line.
there's some value for you guys.
That video
out
didn't even
there.
go out yet, and you move the line.
I just don't think this Chargers run D is great. Like, sure, last week they were able to limit Genty, but that's just how the Raiders' offense is all year. The week before that, the Jags just exploited this defense on the ground. Both Etienne and Tootin put up 70 yards apiece on the same team. There's two 70-yard rushers. Week before, Jalen Warren, when they played the Steelers, put up 70 rushing yards. Steelers couldn't even move the ball, still put up 70 rushing yards. Saquon, been underwhelming this year, but I think this is the right matchup for him to have one of his better fantasy days and betting days, if you like, is over.
The receiver lines are kind of crazy for the Chargers. Keenan at 35, Gatson 34, Johnson 33. It's just like a ladder down. AJ and Devontae are the highest of the receivers overall in the game. Yeah, they're just so unpredictable. AJ Brown's been red hot the last few weeks, though, so naturally Devontae Smith probably pops off if you bet on AJ Brown.
I mean, I really like Gadsden over 34.5 receiving yards.
Paired with Herbert over 207.
No, just on its own.
Okay.
Is like the past few weeks have not been good at all. But also, if you look at the game script in a lot of those, they were either dominating or got dominated. And I don't think that's going to be the case with the Eagles this week. So they're going to be passing the ball at least somewhat decent amount. 34 is just such a low line for Gadsden. He ever since he took over, he has hit that line in 6 of his past 8 games.
I actually do like Trey Harris over 9.5 receiving yards. I do think with Herbert's hand, they're going to go with a little more run-heavy approach. They don't want to tip their hand. And Trey Harris, big receiver. He's a blocker. He's on the field a little bit more second half of last week because I think they want to make sure that they have good blockers on the outside to maximize the run game. Therefore, I think Trey Harris probably sees 35, 40% of the snaps this upcoming week. Just need one target. One target for Trey Harris over 9.5 receiving yards. Free.
And when you're looking at these picks, if you guys sign up on Pickett, Pickett is an app that helps you track your bets, and it is free to sign up. And the cool thing they are doing right now is they have Pickett Wrapped. What that means, if you have Spotify, if you have Apple Music, if you have YouTube, when you get your end of the year Spotify Wrapped to see your most liked songs, your most listened to songs, your most listened to albums, artists, Pickett now is doing the same thing with betting, to where if you sync your sportsbook with them using code BDGE, free to sign up, you will get a report of your bets this past year. Who'd you bet the most on? Who'd you make the most money on? Who'd you lose the most money on? What was your most common bet? Et cetera, et cetera. And it is okay if you haven't had Pickett until now. As long as you sync your sportsbook, they will have all the info of your bets through all of 2025, from all of 2025. Again, code BDG, link below, completely free. Sign up. Add Saquon Barkley in there because that will be a free play. All right. First touchdown scores. What are we feeling?
Go take a deep dive into the numbers. He's plus 1,300. That's value.
I'm going to go Kamani plus 1,400, thinking maybe he gets a hot hand to start and puts one in.
I feel like it's almost the opposite. Hampton gets the hot start.
It's really just whoever gets on the field first.
Ooh.
I think it might be Kamani on the field first. I think I'm going to go on the Eagles side of things. I think I'm going to go Smitty.
Really?
I think I'm going to go Schmittersteins, yeah.
Plus 1,200.
I think it's also going to be an Eagle, but I'm going to go with the tight end approach. It always works. Dallas Goedert.
Big white tight ends. All right, game total over under 41. Eagles played primetime a couple weeks ago against the Packers. It was a 10-7 game.
Kind of like the under, even though it's already
I
low.
don't like the under, but
A limited Herb is not good.
it's not good. But I don't know that I'm that scared of the Eagles offense or Eagles defense anymore, especially not without Jalen Carter. I'll take the over. I'm a hero. I'll do what you guys couldn't do.
And then minus 2.5 Birds, plus 2.5 Chargers. I'm going to go Philly.
I'm taking your team.
I'm going Philly as well.
I'll take the Chargers.
They're cooked. All right. As always, these lines and picks are on BetMGM. Sign up using code BDGE or code BETSBETS. Same code does the same thing. Just whichever vibe you're feeling. And when you sign up with that code, you'll get up to $1,500 in bonus bets back. Give us a like, give us a sub, give us some love. Guttas should be back next week.
Rip Guttas.
Doesn't mean he will, but should be.
Should be. Questionable day to day. Could always have a setback.
Yeah. Hang.